Hey preservation pals, so here we are at Taix and the hammer has fallen. Mike Taix has announced through Taix's social media and through a post on the East Sider that Taix will be closing at the end of March, and this iconic, historic French-American dining hall that started out in Old French Town, near what is Chinatown, Union Station, that ended up here just above Echo Park Lake, and it's been here since the early 60s. A protected city landmark will be demolished so that Clyde Holland from Holland Partner Group can build the ugliest proposed tower that really anyone's seen in quite a long time, and that means the displacement of the flea market. They'll very, very, very busy. They're going to have to go somewhere else, and the loss of all the jobs, the community, the culture, and most vehemently and awfully, the demolition of this really good, fine building. Even though Mitch O'Farrell did declare it a landmark, it's the wildest thing. Mitch's landmark is very, very special. It's very unique. It includes a few scavenged, salvaged, character-defining features. Oh, we saw one. You might not have noticed it because it's completely insignificant. It's over here. Do you see that sign that says cocktails over there? Yeah, that's a character-defining feature that's part of the landmark. They're also going to take the top of the bar, so I guess we'll have to trust them for that. And there's a sign, a neon sign in the back. And so these are all that's being saved. And they're calling it a historic landmark, which is really deceptive. This is something that Mitch O'Farrell's pulled off, and he got it through the Plum Committee. I checked, and Mark Ridley Thomas was on the second vote, so it's always fun when there's at least, one convicted racketeer involved in these crazy votes. He's appealing it. They all appeal it. So come down and enjoy Taix while you still can. And here's a thought. Since they don't want anything but a few scavenged pieces, how about if we move this really fine building to Altadena, where they lost a lot of community restaurants and culture? I'm sure Altadena would be happy to have this building, and they could turn it into a diner and a nightclub and a community space. And since Mike Taix doesn't want it and Holland Partner Group don't want it, and it's just garbage and it would go to the landfill otherwise, it'll save them a little money. So maybe they'll give it to some Altadenans, and they can open a really cool supper club on Lake where everything was demolished. By the way, super fun fact, this place was landmarked, even though only pieces of it are landmarked. And there's another little honor and designation. If you pop up there, you'll see this is also Taix Square on Sunset Boulevard, established in 1927 by Marius Taix Jr. And if you really want to have fun, I saved the best for last, go over to the East Sider LA's Instagram, where Mike Taix, who lives in Utah now, is having a screaming argument with all of the Angelenos who are super ticked off about this horrible project and the proposal that this place would not be salvaged and kept as the ground floor of the new project, but instead is being scavenged for relatively crappy parts, and nothing will be open until 2030. And if you want to have a little fight with Mike Taix, you can, or if you want to try to change his mind, you can. I think it would be really nice to ask him, whoa. It might be nice to ask him if he's open to giving this building to Altadena so that someone who loves it can have it. And just going to dip around the back here because it's such a wonderful place. Blight has a tendency to spread speculation, projects. They buy land, they have big ideas, nothing happens for years, and businesses go under because it's very hard to keep a business going if you think your property owner at some point is going to kick you out and demolish it. So here we are, we're in the gutter. On the back side, there's another character-defining feature, a neon sign no one's ever seen illuminated. A lot of mud and trash and burned stuff and bedding, and very gross back here. I think Mike Taix, with all the money he made from the project, could afford to clean the back of the building, but he doesn't. Come on, Mike. But, it's just worth having a look because the blight that spreads affects all of us. And nevertheless, that Silver Lake flea is really hopping. It's just a parking lot, and people are so happy to have a place to be. Richard,
really gross.
This is truly disgusting.
Mike Taix should basically reform that surrounded.
Well, I mean, it is Saturday. I guess Friday night. This all is from Friday night. Okay, maybe not. It's kind of always like this. That's all I have to say. I love Taix. I'm sorry to see it go. I don't think it has to go like this. But then again, maybe it won't. So here's the character defining features to landmarks. And I just want to note, everybody involved in this project is not connected to Los Angeles. Mike Taix took the money and ran. He's living in Utah. Mitch O'Farrell, the council member who is responsible for this debacle, he moved home to Oklahoma. And there's no place like home. And developer Clyde Holland is from Washington State. So you can't tell us it's a good idea. Here in Los Angeles, it kind of sucks. Over and out from a very foul and disgusting backside of Taix, which is still a great place in spite of everything. And I urge you to patronize it, go spend some time, take some pictures, let the staff know you love them, tip well. And if you're going to use a condom, take it home, for God's sake. Don't leave it on the sidewalk. Okay. Bye. See you later.